The National Hot Rod Association, NHRA, has been one of America's biggest motorsports for decades. It was known for loud engines, high speeds, and pure excitement. Fans filled the stands to see the fastest cars in the world race side by side. NHRA events were once as big as the Super Bowl, with famous drivers and unforgettable moments. But today, things have changed. As Racing Jack's video, Why NHRA is in Big Trouble, explains, the sport is struggling. Fewer fans are showing up, young people aren't interested, star drivers are retiring, leadership is being questioned, and new competitors are rising. If things don't change soon, NHRA could lose its top spot in drag racing. Falling attendance. One big problem is empty seats. Races that were once sold out now have half-empty grandstands. Even big events like the U.S. Nationals in Indianapolis don't draw the same crowds anymore. Fans say the excitement just isn't the same. For a sport that depends on live energy, the noise, smell, and vibration, this is a serious issue. Watching at home can't match being there in person. Without a strong crowd, NHRA loses one of its best features: losing younger fans. Another problem is that young people aren't getting into drag racing. Most current fans are between 35 and 50 years old. Many grew up watching the sport with their parents. Younger generations, however, spend their time on TikTok, Instagram, and video games instead of racing. Years ago, car magazines and local drag strips introduced kids to racing. Now those are gone. If NHRA can't connect with young people, its audience will keep shrinking as older fans move on. The star power void. Big stars make any sport popular. NHRA has lost its biggest one, John Force. After his bad crash in Virginia, it's likely his legendary career is over. Without him, the sport lost its most recognizable face. Stars matter. Michael Jordan made basketball huge, and Mike Tyson did the same for boxing. John Force did that for NHRA. While Tony Stewart has joined the sport, he's still new here. NHRA hasn't built many new stars, and that's hurting its popularity. Track distance controversy. In 2008, after a fatal crash, NHRA shortened the track from the classic quarter mile, 1,320 feet, to 1,000 feet for safety reasons. While this made racing safer, many fans didn't like it. To old-school fans, the quarter mile is sacred. Changing it felt like changing the size of a football field. It just didn't feel right. This created a divide between traditional fans and modern racing. Races that end too quickly. Top Fuel and funny car races are incredibly fast, but they only last a few seconds. The sound and power are amazing, but it's over before you know it. That short time makes it hard to keep fans excited, especially on TV. As one journalist said, once you get over the noise and speed, there's not much left. Without good stories, rivalries, or strong personalities, casual fans lose interest quickly. Weak media and online presence. NHRA also struggles with media coverage. Unlike other sports that earn money from TV deals, NHRA reportedly pays for airtime on Fox Sports 1. That helps with exposure, but doesn't bring in much money. Online, the sport is behind. The official NHRA YouTube channel has under 300,000 subscribers, far less than many independent racing creators. In today's digital world, that's a big missed opportunity to reach young fans. Rising costs and high executive pay. Going to an NHRA race isn't cheap anymore. Tickets, travel, and food can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars for a family. Meanwhile, NHRA executives, despite the organization being a nonprofit, make very high salaries, some over $500,000 a year. Fans and racers aren't happy about that, especially since prize money and team support have been cut since COVID. The gap between leadership and racers is growing, creating frustration within the sport. Sponsorship problems and rival competition. Sponsorships have also been an issue. Coca-Cola ended its 18-year partnership during COVID, raising concerns about NHRA's market appeal. Mission Foods became a new partner, but many sponsors are still cautious. Meanwhile, the International Hot Rod Association, IHRA, is making a comeback. It's offering cheaper tickets, fan-friendly rules, and new tracks. Many fans now see IHRA as a better, more affordable option than NHRA. Tension between racers and executives. There's also growing tension between racers and NHRA leaders. Many top teams are owned by wealthy backers who don't always agree with NHRA's decisions. When NHRA cancels popular classes like Top Fuel Harley, racers feel ignored. These conflicts are dividing the sport at a time when everyone should be working together to save it. What needs to change? For NHRA to survive, it must act fast. Here's what needs to happen. Attract younger fans through strong digital and social media content. Build new stars to lead the next generation. Balance tradition and entertainment in race formats. Lower costs to make events more family-friendly. Improve communication between racers and executives. Drag racing has always been about passion, power, and community. If NHRA returns to those roots and adapts to today's world, it can still succeed. Final thoughts. The NHRA used to be the heart of American motorsports, but now it's at a turning point. Attendance is falling, stars are gone, leadership is questioned, and the sport's online growth is weak. The engines still roar, but the stands are quieter. NHRA must change to survive. If it does, the sport could once again shine like it used to.